Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're talking about hyperhidrosis, the medical term for excessive sweating. In today's video I'll be sharing with you my top tips on how to manage the symptoms and of course show you some pharmacy products that are available for you to use to treat your hyperhidrosis. My name is Nana, I'm a pharmacist and I create content on pharmacy, health and of course medication. So before we talk about excessive sweating, let's talk about what is sweat and why do we sweat. So when we are hot or even when we've exercised or anxious, our brain sends signals to our sweat glands to release water that are stored in our skin layers to the surface. Releasing this water cools our body down. So this is the reason why we sweat. However, certain people tend to sweat much more than normal. They even sweat when they're not hot or anxious or even when they haven't exercised. Sometimes the sweating can get into their day-to-day activities and it prevents them having a normal social life or prevent them from doing their daily activities. If you are that individual, then you do have hyperhidrosis. So hyperhidrosis essentially means excessive sweating, as well as the main symptoms being sweating. Other people do get anxiety as well. There are three types of excessive sweating. Let's talk about these types. So the first type of sweating is known as primary idiopathic focal hypohidrosis. With this type of hypohidrosis, we do not know the cause. There's no known cause. However, we know that it is linked to the autonomic nervous system being overactive. Remember when I said when you're hot or when you're anxious or when you've exercised, the brain sends signals to your sweat glands. So in this type of situation, the brain still sends signals to the sweat glands. So the sweat glands that's involved in this type of sweating is known as endocrine glands. So the brain sends signals to this gland when the body do not need to cool down. So that's when we say your brain is being overactive when it comes to this type of excessive sweating. We also know that type of sweating affects both sides of your body. It affects the palms of your hands, the soles of your feet and both of your armpits. So the second type of excessive sweating is also known as secondary focal hyperhidrosis. So with this type of excessive sweating, we know the likely cause or the known cause of your sweating, and it only happens in one particular part of your body. And the third type of excessive sweating is known as generalized hypohidrosis. Let's talk a bit more about that. So with this type of sweating, you tend to sweat all over your body, and of course you sweat much more than normal. Also know that there might be an underlying medical condition for you to be sweating all over your body, or there might be a known cause to this type of excessive sweating. Certain things can trigger this type of excessive sweating. So some of these things are, one, if you're going through your menopause, then you're likely to sweat much more and you're likely to sweat all over your body, especially at nighttime. Also, if you have overactive thyroid, then you are likely to experience excessive sweating. If you're someone that takes certain medications or certain antidepressants, side effects of these medications are known to cause excessive sweating. Also, if you're overweight or obese, then you're likely to sweat all over your body. If you have infections or certain cancers, then you're likely to sweat all over your body as well. So these are the three types of excessive sweating. Now that we know a bit more about excessive sweating, why don't we talk about the treatments that are available for you to use to get rid of your excessive sweating. So number one, you want to make sure you get an antiperspirant spray. So you want to get antiperspirant sprays that have at least 20% of aluminium in it. So what these sprays does, or these roll-on does, is blocks the sweat glands, so it stops you from sweating. These can be applied at night and of course kept on till the next morning, and they can be washed off. So these antiperspirant spray can cause irritation or inflammation. However, you can get some emollient for the irritation. You can apply it around the area where you've applied your antiperspirant sprays or your roll-on. You can also use short-term course of hydrocortisone, apply it to the area to help ease the inflammation, because hydrocortisone can get rid of inflammation. So some of the sprays that you want to get is one, dry claw. You also want to get Odorburn. So these are available as sprays and of course roll-on. You can also get some deodorant, but please be careful because deodorant only marks the smells. It will not get rid of your excessive sweating. So if stronger antiperspirant sprays or roll-ons do not work, then your doctor may suggest you try some medication. So some of the medication your doctor may suggest you try is one oxybutynin or glycopyranum. So these are anticholinergic medication. These type of medication work on the receptors near the sweat glands and reduces secretion. However, they are off license use, so they're not licensed to treat excessive sweating. So the side effects may prevent people from using them. Some of the side effects may include dry mouth, urinary retention, will be blurred vision, constipation. There are other treatments that are available if you do not want to try medication, or if you've used the antiperspirant spray and they're not working. So some of the treatments are Botox. So Botox, they will put injections in your armpits to reduce the amount of sweat. There's also surgery available to remove your sweat glands. Please be aware that there is help out there. You might find a condition embarrassing, but trust me, you're not the only one that's suffering. There's more people suffering with hyperhidrosis, so please do speak to your doctor. I'll put some of the treatments that are available in the description box below. Please do have a look at them and speak to your doctor about it. So now let's move on to lifestyle measures. So if you've tried these, or before you want to try these medication or these antiperspirant sprays, these are my lifestyle changes or measures that you can use in your day-to-day life to help manage your hyperhidrosis. So one, if you have armpit sweating, then you want to get yourself some sweat glands. When you put these in your shirts, your tops, these will absorb the amount of sweat that's coming through. You want to wear loose tops or tops that are made with cotton instead of synthetic materials, because these will prevent you from sweating excessively. Also, try using antiperspirant spray regularly instead of not using them at all. This will also help you reduce the amount of sweat that your body produces. Also, if you're someone that sweats a lot on your feet, then you want to get some powders. These are good. They will absorb any sweats or any water that's evaporating through your feet, and they will also prevent you from getting any fungal infection. All right, my lovely people, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your loved ones. Don't forget to also subscribe. You can find me on my following social media. So you can find me on TikTok and Instagram, Nana's Health Talk. I shall see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.